The world of television and the emergency services community came together in mourning following the passing of legendary actor Randolph Mantooth, whose portrayal of paramedic Johnny Gage on Emergency inspired generations of firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics. For millions of viewers, he was much more than a television star. He became a symbol of courage, compassion, and service. As family, friends, fellow actors, and first responders gathered to honor his remarkable life, his memorial became a celebration of a man whose influence reached far beyond Hollywood. Randolph Mantooth passed away at the age of 80 after a prolonged illness, bringing an end to a career that spanned more than 5 decades. While his family mourned the loss of a beloved husband, brother, and friend, thousands of fans around the world remembered the countless lives he touched through both his acting career and his tireless support for firefighters and emergency medical professionals. As preparations began for his memorial service, floral arrangements, photographs, and memorabilia from throughout his career transformed the venue into a heartfelt tribute. Images from Emergency, Loving, General Hospital, and many of his other television appearances reminded everyone of the extraordinary journey that made him one of television's most respected actors. Family members welcomed close friends and longtime colleagues who had worked alongside Randolph throughout his remarkable career. They remembered a man whose kindness, humility, and generosity never changed despite decades in the spotlight. Those closest to him said he always placed family above fame and remained deeply grateful for the opportunities he had been given. One of the most emotional parts of the memorial came as relatives reflected on Randolph's life away from television cameras. They spoke about his love for storytelling, his passion for helping others, and his dedication to supporting first responders. His family shared how proud he was that Emergency had inspired so many young people to pursue careers in emergency medicine and firefighting. The entertainment industry was well represented throughout the memorial. Fellow actors, producers, directors, and longtime friends gathered to celebrate the life of a man known not only for his remarkable talent but also for his professionalism. Many remembered arriving on set nervous about working with a television legend, only to discover one of the warmest and most encouraging people they had ever met. Several speakers recalled Randolph's willingness to mentor younger performers. Whether offering advice between scenes or simply sharing stories from decades in Hollywood, he believed in helping others succeed. That generosity earned him enormous respect throughout the industry and created friendships that lasted long after productions ended. While Hollywood mourned the loss of a remarkable actor, perhaps no community felt his passing more deeply than firefighters and paramedics. 4 decades after Emergency ended, Randolph remained closely connected to the EMS profession. He regularly attended firefighter conferences, EMS conventions, charity events, and educational programs, becoming one of the profession's strongest public advocates. Leaders from fire departments and EMS organizations attended the memorial to express their gratitude for everything Randolph had done for emergency services. Many explained that Emergency introduced millions of Americans to the paramedic profession during a time when modern EMS systems were still developing. His portrayal of Johnny Gage inspired countless young people to dedicate their lives to serving others. Several retired paramedics shared emotional stories about how watching Emergency as children motivated them to pursue careers in emergency medicine. Others described meeting Randolph years later and discovering that the compassion he displayed on television reflected exactly who he was in real life. They said he treated firefighters and EMTs as equals, always recognizing the sacrifices they made every day. Throughout the memorial service, photographs displayed Randolph visiting fire stations, attending EMS conferences, speaking at safety events, and standing beside first responders from across the country. Those images reminded everyone that his commitment to emergency services continued long after the cameras stopped rolling. Fans also gathered outside the memorial venue carrying flowers, handwritten letters, DVDs of Emergency, and photographs of Johnny Gage. Many traveled hundreds of miles simply to pay their respects. Some remembered watching the series with their parents decades earlier, while younger fans discovered the show through streaming services. Regardless of age, everyone shared the same appreciation for the actor who had inspired generations. Messages of sympathy arrived from around the world. Television networks honored Randolph by replaying classic episodes of Emergency, while social media filled with favorite scenes and personal memories. Fire departments lowered flags, ambulance services shared tribute videos, and emergency responders posted photographs wearing black mourning bands in his honor. As the memorial continued, speakers reflected on Randolph's remarkable legacy. Although he enjoyed tremendous success in Hollywood, he never forgot the people who helped shape his journey. Friends remembered his humility, generosity, and ability to make everyone feel valued regardless of their position or background. His wife and family thanked fans for the overwhelming support they had received since announcing his passing. They expressed appreciation for the countless letters, flowers, and messages celebrating Randolph's life, saying he would have been deeply moved to know how many people considered him part of their lives. The service concluded with a moving tribute celebrating not only Randolph Mantooth's achievements as an actor, but also his lasting impact on emergency medicine. Those in attendance were reminded that while television characters may be fictional, the inspiration they create can be very real. Through Johnny Gage, Randolph helped countless people discover careers dedicated to saving lives. Today, Randolph Mantooth's legacy continues through every episode of Emergency, and through every firefighter, EMT, paramedic, and emergency physician who credits the series with inspiring their career. His work changed public understanding of emergency medical services and helped elevate the profession during a critical period in its history. Although his passing leaves an enormous void in both Hollywood and the EMS community, his influence will continue for generations. He will always be remembered not only as the actor who portrayed Johnny Gage, but as a man who genuinely cared about the people he represented and spent his life honoring their service. As family, friends, fellow actors, and first responders say their final goodbye, they celebrate a life defined by compassion, humility, and purpose. Randolph Mantooth leaves behind a legacy that few entertainers ever achieve, a legacy built on inspiring others, serving communities, and reminding the world that true heroes are those who dedicate their lives to helping others. His memory will live on for generations to come.